Hey everybody, welcome back to Castlevania, the adventures of Simon Belmont, Vampire Hunter. And here we are, level 2. This is where shit starts to get real. There are plenty of pitfalls and stuffs, and boomerangs. Remember I mentioned a boomerang? There it is. Little pro move. You can use that one. My contribution to you. Boomerang tends to be a lot of people's favorite weapon because you can throw it and it comes back, so you can, hit a guy there and then get distracted and hit some candles and then get hit by a bat like a fucking idiot. It's like, yeah, kill that guy so I can get down there. And tip number 3 is there's nothing there. Don't just whatever. Yeah, so it's a very red level. Did they say that? I don't know. It's super red, though. Very colorful. It's a colorful game for something that's all horror monsters. And just so you know, I didn't mention, these doors act as checkpoints. So when you go through them, if you die, you're going to start at the last door that you went through. Which is pretty... Medusa! Yeah, if there's one enemy that, any person who's ever played a Castlevania game will fucking remember, it's Medusas. They're flying, they're up and they're down, and it makes them hard to hit. It makes it easy to hit you, and most normally they're either appearing in places where they're hard to dodge, or where you're going to be able to fall to your death all the time. And so, typically if you hit one, you're just fucking dead. Fuck to your health bar. See, I got lucky there, but that's what I said in the first episode. Don't try and kill everyone. And that is super important with Medusas. Just dodge them if you can. You gotta hit them sometimes, and sometimes you just gotta swing at bricks all the time, because eventually you're gonna do that. And you're gonna find a pork chop. That's pretty good, if you see a wall somewhere, especially if it's maybe a little out of your way, just try whipping it. Doesn't matter. Alright. Okay, here. Let's just pause. See this? No. See this thing right here? That's the stopwatch. I know I said before, it's like, don't use that. It's dumb. This is a level where you use it. I don't know, maybe one more time, whatever. But no. This is the episode where you want to use it. Let's go. Because, the big thing, the stopwatch just freezes enemies for 3 seconds, if that. And in this level, where obviously there are all these floating Medusas, you want to stop them. And, I think one of the reasons I personally hate the stopwatch is it uses up 5 of your hearts. And that's a lot. But, typically... even if that's going to use 5 of your hearts, don't be afraid to use it. That's just pro tip right there. Don't ever be afraid to use your sub-weapons. That's why they're there. If there's, one thing... What the fuck is that ghost? Is it, a xenomorph from the Malians movie? But no. Number 2, you can't double stopwatch. That's first number 2, and I can't even use it. But no. No. Don't be afraid to use your stopwatch or any of your sub-weapons. That's, the big key to this whole fucking game. If you're a first-time player and you're playing it and you're like, the game is too hard, it's because you're trying to just use your whip all the time. And I know there are a lot of people out there who they're save up their items and save them for a boss, but that's not what this game is about. You're always going to have enough hearts, typically, unless you're using that fucking stopwatch all the time. But... you're always going to have enough hearts, so just fucking use your sub-weapons. They're the most useful. They're what's going to make this game doable. I guess they're fucking hardcore people who can, go through the whole game with the first whip, but I don't fucking care. You're going to lose your hearts at the end of the stage anyway. Just use them. Who cares? And speaking of the end of stage, oh man... if you thought the Medusas were hard, they are compared to the Queen Medusa. Yeah, this just so you know, you're thinking, well, stopwatch is super useful. Look at that. This is the only boss it freezes. Don't think you can just carry this on over to fucking guys. You can't. So don't even.